Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakwak, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the mighty Akim, Wagwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawak coming at you with another lesson. This is a quick lesson. Well, not really a quick lesson, but basically, this quick video plays. That's what I actually meant to say.
Just into our newsroom, a man is locked up accused of vandalizing churches. East Baton Rouge Sheriff's deputies arresting Jimmy Moot Jr. He's allegedly accused of spray painting words across the front of the Greenwell Springs Baptist Church and the Indian Mound Baptist Church. Deputies say he admitted to vandalizing 3 to 4 churches in total. Coming up all new tonight at 10, hear from a pastor of one of those churches and video, he says, that catches the crime on camera.
So yeah, basically you heard that, and you know, I didn't know who I kind of did know who this person was, but at the same time I didn't. The reason why I say that is because when I actually watched this video, they had referenced that this is the guy that said that Elder Apostle Tahar was going to die at a certain period of time and was basically exposed as a false prophet as a result of him making that statement and being wrong. Now, with that being said, the funny thing is the reason why I say that I remembered him but I didn't remember him because I don't recognize how he looks. I don't think I ever saw how he looked, but I do remember hearing about and doing a lesson on the whole Elder Apostle Tahar is going to die at X whatever amount of time, whatever he said. All right, so yeah, that's why I wanted to do this lesson, because I thought it was kind of funny how, you know, now this dude went from being a false prophet to vandalizing churches while saying that we're in the new covenant. Now, this is a funny thing, because, you know, it's like, I don't understand how someone can say, oh, we're in the new covenant, but you're still gonna go and vandalize stuff. Oh, we're in the new covenant, but you still have to go teach it. Like, so let's actually get into these precepts. So first things first, not that actually. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 3, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. So that's basically the thing where you're not supposed to be getting the ministry blame, meaning you're not supposed to be making the Israelites look bad, okay? And he's making us Israelites look bad by doing something that's just unnecessary. Like, what does that accomplish? Like, how does that help with the goal of waking up the elect? All you're doing is just making yourself look like a criminal. That's basic, and that's literally it. He's not accomplishing anything. No one's saying, oh yeah, I want to go be an Israelite now, or I want to do this, or I believe we're in the new covenant now that I saw this dude freaking vandalize a church. Like, that's just, it doesn't make any sense. All right, so continuing on, Romans chapter 12 verse 18, if it be possible, as much as lies in you, live peaceably with all men. And, you know, that's the thing, where we're not supposed to be trying to make enemies out of people. We're supposed to be trying to keep a target off our back, like not make it so that people have a thing to say or an accusation, or even want to falsify an accusation if you are not in the wrong. But in this thing, they said that he admitted to doing it. So in this instance, it's not an accusation. It's, well, yes, it is still, I guess, technically an accusation, but still, in terms of, like, he admitted it anyway. So yeah, like, we're not supposed to be allowing people to be able to say, oh, this person did this, or he is a bad influence, or he's a terrible person because he is actually a criminal, he vandalizes stuff, he does whatever, like, he thinks that he can do whatever he wants and gets away with it and stuff like that. This is the type of just foolishness and ridiculousness that we're seeing from people, from this person. But this is a common thing, as you will have. So there was you're gonna have people that are gonna do stuff like this, all right? So rather than listening to the words of Yahawah people would rather, do what they want to do, that and say, oh, this is my way of doing it. I want to do this way instead of what the Lord told me to do. Which this also leads into this in John chapter 10 verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is as a thief and a robber. And that's that basically thing where if you're trying to join in the ranks of Yahawah, of Yahawashi, of Yahawah's army and whatnot, well, you're going to be viewed as a thief and a robber, because you're not entering in the proper way. You're not following the proper protocol, but instead you are being you're what's the word, undiplomatic, or you're lacking decorum, all right, being barbaric and stuff like that, rather than let me just follow the rules, let me just listen and do what I'm told. But instead he wants to do something else. Okay, and continuing on, which also that's why he got arrested. He's arrested now, all right, but I don't know how long. I forgot what they said. But anyway, 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 7, moreover he must have a good report of them which are without, lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil. And basically the without, the people that are referred to as without, are the people that are not under the fold of YAHAWAH, which I think is also in John 10 verse 26. But ye believe not, because ye are not my sheep, as I said unto you. Basically, yes, this is the thing. Because you believe not, you are without the comforter. You are, as a result, not a part of the following of Yahawadah or YAHAWASHI, as well as you are not a part of the sheep. So that is where you are without. That's where you are not a follower. All right. So next. So yes, basically we need to have a good rapport with those that are without. So when people see, even lots of brothers, well, one brother I know, Elder Zakba, he even said that whenever he talks to the cops, when he goes out on the highways and byways, they always say, oh yeah, you guys are good, like we never have any problem with you, because you guys are always just minding your own business, X, Y, and Z, doing whatever you're doing and stuff like that. Like that's an example of having a good report, because you're not causing trouble. You're not trying to make enemies out of people, which Jake is just too good at doing that. All right, always wanting to act in some sort of foolish way to make people want to bother them. All right, so yes, as a result of that, we need to have a good report of, oh, we're never causing issues, we're always minding our own business and stuff like that. But even then, there's still going to be people that are going to want to start issues with us. Now, continuing on to the new covenant, Hebrews chapter 8 verse 8, Slakia, for finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Basically, this is identifying what the new covenant is as well. How, Slakia, who the new covenant is for, Slakia. Verse 9, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is a new covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their minds and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people. Basically, this covenant is not going to be the same as the covenant that Yahawadah made with the Israelites when they got out of Egypt. All right, it's going to be different. Okay, and in this new covenant, all right, it's going to be with the Israelites, and as it's going to be with the Israelites, the laws is going to be in our hearts. So we are going to inherently just follow them. All right, and what it means by inherently follow them, it's like you're going to be incapable of wanting to eat pork or eating pork or doing something that is against the law. That basically, okay, so we are going to be made perfect, basically. All right. Now, in addition to that, the Lord Yahawadah is going to just be like in sync with us completely. Now, verse 11, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for they shall all know, for all shall know me, Slakia, from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. Basically, to end it off, it's basically like there's not going to be any more teaching. So how can and there have been people that say that. I think I forgot who it was, so I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but I believe IUSUPK says that we are in the new covenant, which again doesn't make any sense given the fact that they are teaching. They are actively teaching and telling people, "Hey, do you know the Lord? Do you know Yahawadah?" Like, which again, funny. I think it's funny how people can say we're in the new covenant, but at the same time, oh, do you know the Lord? Like, do you know the Lord and stuff like that? Like that type of stuff is very funny to me, given how the blatant contradiction is in their own words. But yet, people will still try to, fast talk or explain their way out of it, even though it doesn't make any sense at all. Now, as a result of that, let's continue on. Proverbs chapter 20 verse 22, say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee. And that's basically the thing where we are the ones that are not supposed to be going around seeking vengeance or seeking to do something like, oh, these people did something to me, or these people did something wrong, or I don't like these people, then I'm going to go and do that. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to wait on the Lord to judge them or judge these people. And that's why this guy is wrong for vandalizing the church, even though the church is wicked. Yes, of course, and they exploit people, but that doesn't mean the Lord never told you go spray paint or go vandalize or do whatever to anywhere. All right, we already established that you need to live peaceably with all men. All right, don't make people want to bother you or want to do evil to you. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 21, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Basically, even though it looks like the wicked is getting away with stuff, the Lord is basically ensuring us that no matter what, the Lord is going to handle these people. The Lord is going to handle the wicked. All right, so they're going to be judged and they're going to have to face the consequences of their actions. All right, but so you just have to remember that and be patient. Romans chapter 12 verse 19, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will pay, saith the Lord. Again, just don't avenge yourself, especially if the church had done something to you, which maybe they did, maybe they didn't, I don't know. All right, they didn't say any, the video didn't show any more context on that, but just the simple fact that you shouldn't have done that, you should have, let the Lord handle it. All right. However way, be it you reporting to the police, you not reporting to the police if they wronged you. All right, because I don't know the full story, and I'm not saying that he's wrong just off the fact. I'm saying that if he decided, I want to go and vandalize the thing, then that's wrong, unless there's context that might justify him in terms of like, I don't know. Maybe there isn't any justification for it. Anyway, 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Okay, so the Lord is going to recompense them, but it's just you have to wait. Okay, the Lord sees it as a righteous thing that those that trouble us need to face the consequences. You just have to wait for the Lord YAHAWASHI to do so. So with that, I pray this is most edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, by Hashem YAHAWASHI, by Hashem RICANS, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, abad ball, and shalom.